The nimble fingers of these young artists bring perfection to each piece of art. They color the statues of gods and goddesses. But one wonders why there is no color in their lives and why no dreams in their eyes. These shanties that they call their home are also their workshops and display galleries, and are in stark contrast to the produce they make. As the children work hard to infuse life into these plaster of Paris statues, they hope to fill the vacuum of their daily needs with the hard-earned money. These toddlers have never thought of life otherwise, nor their parents. As the city of Bhopal assumes the status of a metro city, dotted with its sprawling residential colonies and high-rise buildings, the city witnesses an inflow of a sizable rural population seeking various jobs, and slums, big and small, sprouted and got established wherever space was available. Govindpura is an industrial area within the precincts of the city of Lakes on the Bhopal-Raisen highway. A passerby will be tempted to slow down and look at the plaster cast statues of gods and goddesses, arranged to suit the seasons and festivals, with exquisitely painted ornamentals at display. These artifacts bear the craftsmanship of hundreds of small-time artisans who have settled by the roadside and established themselves with some impunity and try hard to make both ends meet. As they sprinkle colors to these statues that add beauty to the drawing rooms of affluent families, their own life draws blank and bleak, and prospects of a better tomorrow is constantly elusive. Does it mean that they have no dreams? These young artists, their makeshift homes, sordid lifestyles of uncertainties, poor family life, all caught attention of two young priests, Fathers Anil Matthew and John Shibu. They were suspected as intruders initially, and their queries were unattended by the parents and their children, who cared the least about the prospects of a formal education. They could not figure it out how education would ever bring about better prospects and brighter life for them. Their work hours could not be spared for anything else. They could not be enrolled in formal schools for various reasons. Children could not be alienated from their only trade, where skill and manpower were mandatory. All their concerns were genuine and had to be looked into. The priests slowly won the trust of the people, and they sensed the good intentions of the unassuming priests before they consented to gather their children at an empty space in the slum. They themselves spread a plastic sheet as roof to make it an all-season school. A young and sportive lady teacher soon volunteered to teach these hapless children ABCD and basic arithmetic. Another young girl taught them dance and music, making learning great fun.
People were little reluctant to accept us That is right from their part. They were thinking, why should their children study? Why should they go to school? Without proper address, who will give admission for them? Moreover, children cannot be alienated from their work area. That's why we have thought of starting our school at their work area itself and making learning more enjoyable and feasible. These children have practically lost their childhood by earning their livelihood and supporting their family. Angel, our program for street children aims to reinstate their lost childhood.
A change was soon visible in parental cooperation as they themselves ensured 100% attendance of their wards in this plastic school. Each day, they await eagerly the arrival of their teachers at the empty space earmarked as their school. It is not the end of an adventure, but only the beginning of a great mission. Now, as these children color these statues, their dreams also become colorful.
लेकिन हमने कहा कि एक बच्चा आएगा तो पूरे बच्चे स्कूल आएंगे।
पढ़ाई करके मैं पुलिस वाला बनूंगा।
हम इंजीनियर बनेंगे।
हम पढ़ लिख के डॉक्टर बनेंगे।
टीचर बनेंगे।
There are many more pockets in Bhopal city where children live in similar situation, somewhere still worse. Our plan is to reach out all of them.
As it is said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a first kick. Butterflies are born to fly, and they must fly.